following content is brought to you by Social Inform Media. This story is brought to us from CBS46.com. And I'm going to give you a couple of them here because this one's kind of short, really short. So I'm going to give you a couple of them here back to back. But this first one is out of Wichita, Kansas. And it's where a police detective is facing DUI charges in Wichita after a crash involving a city bus, authorities said. The Wichita Police Department said in a release Saturday that officers were called to an accident on Friday, September 23rd, about 11:50 p.m. A car and a Wichita public transit bus had crashed. But KWCH reports there were no injuries. Now, when officers talked with the driver of the car, off-duty Wichita Police Detective Mariana Hoyt, officers said they saw signs of impairment. She was the driver of the car again. The investigation was handed over to the Sedgwick County Sheriff's Office, and deputies booked Hoyt into the Sedgwick County Jail for DUI. Now, Hoyt has been with the city for 15 years and is a detective in the investigation division, according to KWCH. She was placed on administrative leave, and an internal investigation will be conducted when the Sedgwick County Sheriff's Office finishes its investigation. And of course, she's going to lose her license, right? It's going to get suspended. So for what, a year she can't be a cop? I mean, she'll be in desk duty, right? If she loses her license. I don't know how Kansas does it. In California, she would lose her license and probably be on desk duty. But anyway, there's a 15-year police detective DUI. On to this story from ArizonaCentral.com. Now, this one I've seen a couple of them on YouTube already on this story here. And I saw it on the news. I thought I'd cover it for those who haven't seen it on YouTube or don't know about this. But apparently, Phoenix Police Department in Arizona has taken another life. That's right. Phoenix PD shot another guy dead who was threatening them with objects that, I don't know, maybe a taser, pepper spray, I don't know. At any rate, I'll let you decide if this is right or wrong, but Phoenix police officers fatally shot a man who they say was throwing rocks at them Saturday near 19th and Glendale Avenues. Two Phoenix patrol units were driving through the area around 6:45 p.m. when their cars were struck by unknown items that caused damage, according to Sergeant Brian Bauer. He's the Phoenix police spokesperson. Now, after driving away and talking about what happened, the officers returned to the area to investigate. Bauer said officers saw a man later identified as 34-year-old Ali Osman throwing rocks at one of the patrol cars. Officers tried to contact Osman and told him to stop, but he continued throwing rocks at them. So the officers shot Osman for throwing rocks. Oh, I know. Some people are going to say, well, they're dangerous. They could kill you. Hit you in the eye. It is unclear how many officers shot at him and how many times he was struck. Osman was taken to a hospital where he died, according to Bauer. No one else was injured during the shooting. I don't know, man. Phoenix Police Department, your reputation sucks, okay? You already have a bad rep. Phoenix, Mesa, Tucson. When I get to Phoenix, the sun will be rising. The cops will probably shoot me by the door. Thank you, Glenn Campbell, for that beautiful song. I changed the words a little bit, but it just amazes me. Phoenix, Arizona they got this bad rep. So what do? They shoot a guy throwing rocks at them. And I know people are going to defend the cops on this one, but they're rocks. There's a lot of things you can do to preserve this guy's life. Maybe he was mentally, Shot for being mentally ill, basically. Something was wrong with the guy. He was throwing rocks at police cars. But instead of trying to preserve life, instead of trying to do something to, hey, maybe we can help this guy, let's drive down there for a minute and see what's going on, what is going on with this guy, or what, I don't know, whatever they did, they shoot him. Hey, we stopped the threat.